Folks, they are probably the most widely used medications in the hobby, but also probably the most misunderstood. We're going to talk about the fixes, Melafix, Bettafix, and Pimafix. When to use them, why to use them, and why they are good products for the time and the place. On the beginning guide to fish disease and medication, what are Pimafix, Melafix, and Bettafix really for? So in this video, we're going to talk about Pimafix, Melafix, and Bettafix in their own section, what I consider Melafix for humans, a real-life example of using it in my tank, and I'm going to try to address the confusion if I can. Let's talk about Pimafix. Now, where does this actually come from? Well, here's your hint. It'll come up right in the middle right there. Did you guess yet? No? It comes from Central America. So let's zoom in a little bit on Central America, and I think I saw a tree right about here. This is the Pimenta racemosa tree, the common name, the bay rum tree.
Why is the rum gone?
And this is where baby Pimafix bottles come from. Here is it being harvested. Now you can also find the pimenta trees in the West Indies as well as in some parts of Mexico, but it's primarily in Central America. Pimafix is also extracted from the Pimenta dioica tree. That is the allspice tree. Yes, that allspice. You might have put it on your food recently. But this is where the Pimafix comes from. Let's talk about the recipe. We have an extract of Pimenta racemosa or dioica. We add water and an emulsifier to blend the oil and water, and we get Pimafix. So it is all natural. While it isn't a true antibiotic, it does have antibiotic properties. So when do we actually use Pimafix? What is it used for? Folks, I'm going to stress the word mild. Pimafix is used for mild bacterial infections, mild fungal diseases. It's more effective with gram-negative bacteria, and if you combine it with Melafix, it's a great first line of defense, but understand it is for mild issues. From the den, when I had to deal with fin rot that was advanced, as well as mouth fungus and body fungus, I couldn't use Pimafix for this. It is a first line of defense. If it's more serious, as in my case, you have to use a stronger medication, such as kanamycin, nitrofurazone, or monocycline. You can't use Pimafix for a serious problem. Let's talk about Melafix. Now, where does this come from? Here's your hint right here in the middle. And we're going to zoom in a little bit to Southeast Asia and New Guinea. We're going to get a little closer on New Guinea. And we're going to zoom up a little bit more. And I think I found a tree right about here. And this is Melaleuca leucandendra. And this is where baby Melafix bottles come from. Now, this tree is also called the weeping paperback or the cajeput tree. Now, in a lot of the literature with Melafix, you'll see the cajeput tree. It's also found in northern Australia, and we just add oil from the Melaleuca leucandendra tree. We add water and an emulsifier to blend that, and we get cajeput oil or Melafix. So what is Melafix actually used for? Folks, again, this is for mild wounds, torn fins, mild eye diseases. It's more effective with gram-positive bacteria. You can combine it with Pimafix as a first line of defense. What Melafix is not intended for, folks, is for serious infections, serious diseases. It won't work. It's a first line of defense. If you have a serious disease that's gram-positive, you have to use stronger meds like erythromycin, C-Chem Neoplex, or potassium permanganate. But what's important to know is Melafix is not a solution for a serious infection or disease. Let's talk about Bettafix. Bettafix is exactly the same as Melafix, except it has 0.2% Melaleuca as opposed to 1%. So let's give this analogy. Let's say we have a small cut on our finger here on top, and on the bottom, we have a horrible staph infection. I'm not going to show a picture because it's pretty gross. So if we have a small cut on our finger, as we do up on top, we are most likely to use Neosporin for that cut. Works very well. And that'll patch up our finger very, very nicely. Now, Neosporin has antibiotic properties. It's preventative, but it won't take care of existing infections. This, in the fish world, is what Melafix, Pimafix, and Bettafix are. They are a preventative solution, but they won't take care of existing infections. If we have a bad staph infection on that same finger, or if our fish do, we have to use antibiotics. And that's the only way to cure that if it gets very serious. So for serious existing infections that can't be taken care of with the fixes anymore, then Neosporin can take care of our cut if we have an existing infection. We have to use medications such as triple sulfa, erythromycin, Canaplex, or jungle fungus clear. Now, as a case in point, I have a video out where I cured my beta fin rot, and this worked very well. I used a combination of Canaplex and jungle fungus clear. What I didn't tell you though is I tried on day 1 the old salt and Melafix method of trying to heal this beta, and it didn't work. So here is where I tried the aquarium salt and Melafix, and I did exactly what I was supposed to do. I measured out my salt exactly, poured that into the water once it was dissolved, and I tried Melafix, and after 4 days I had absolutely no results. In fact, the fin rot was getting worse. So I'd like to address the fixes and the confusion I see, folks, in the hobby with people that use this. Everyone is well-intentioned, they want the best for their fish, but I see these being used for advanced infections. They're being used as a true antibiotic, and Pimafix, Melafix, and Bettafix are not designed for this. They're intended as a first line of defense. Think Neosporin. They're great if you can catch the problem early, and they are great products, but there is a time and place for them. There is also no evidence that they harm labyrinth fish like betas, and this is true with Bettafix or Melafix. So when you spot an issue early, use these to treat mild issues, but don't use them if you have an advanced infection. It won't work. And I think that's where the confusion is with a lot of the hobbyists out there. So there is a time and a place for the fixes. They are a great product. Folks, I hope this was helpful. The Den is on Instagram now at dmichaelsfishden. Join me if you are so inclined, and please, if you have any other questions about the information in this video, email me at dmichaelsfishden@gmail.com. As always, please like, comment, subscribe for future content, and thanks for watching.